It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Blue check. Smith red.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. Escapes a defender. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ready.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Hut.
Young throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Down. Set.
Now a give to Garindo. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
Jukes him, and now he's running free. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball's headed to the 40. Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, Williams. Caught. There's that rookie out of Florida State. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Ready?
From the gun, Garindo. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set, ready.
Here's Garindo again. Erase this across the 25. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now. 70 ready.
Williams from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Now, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Caught by his back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Big gain downfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears make it a 1-score game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
Play action now. Young. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll go right back to Garindo. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Claws, 10. Set, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Bears have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams to throw on 1st. He's got timing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Trying again following the sack. Completed to his running back. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Stop made by Braden Fisk. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Williams will look to throw. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready, ready. Ready, go.
On the give, it's Garindo. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers. Lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Ready up. Let's go now. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Williams set to pass. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now here's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Allen on the catch. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. On fourth down, it's Williams. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Now Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 36. Buys time, rolling right. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On the move, headed right. He loses the football. Packers pick it up. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose. Ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Yeah, I know nobody's have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. 12 yards on that play and a good... First.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First down, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Working inside the red zone. Complete over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you've got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Set.
Slot man motioned over.
Set.
Trying it left side with Garindo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Come on, set.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Gurindo running between the tackles. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Set, ready.
Offense to the line for second down.
Drill green. Ready.
Now Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Williams to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Here's Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
On the double.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
Throwing from his own end zone. Finds him on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hut, hut.
They'll run here with Garindo. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Ready.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn out. That push gets them the 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
This is Garindo. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
27-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready, go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion. Rush coming for Young. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers leading by 7. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Hut.
Now a give to Garindo, running left. He's got room to roam here. Down the sideline inside the 30. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So this is a Packers win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.